waving the simple flag of sackcloth for humility. I'm Mel McGinnis with today's edition of the Sophie Scholl Monologue. Have you been following the news? NSA, sex chats under DEI? And you're saying to yourself, how do those things go together? Tulsi Gabbard in the Trump administration has fired 100 workers under the under NSA because on government time with our money they are sex chatting. Here they are in this crucial aspect of national security, gathering intelligence, and they're saying things that cannot be repeated in such an environment that I'm in with you right now. But it's so bad that Tulsi Gabbard had to fire them, and rightfully so. Greg Gutfeld is right. He said, when you have an individual in the previous administration who was a man pretending to be a woman in the president's cabinet, that gives permission for those, even in the NSA, to engage in such vulgar, foul sex chatting under DEI. Chris Rufo uncovered this horrific story. And in part of that story, he mentioned how NSA sources also raised the question of some staffers at times during the job wondering if they were mentally fit. Are they mentally fit? Anybody who uses a pronoun it cannot be trusted. And this is what some of them were insisting, to use the pronoun it. And it was done under the guise of DEI. That's why I so appreciate how the Trump administration basically declared DEI DOA. And so appreciate what Tulsi Gabbard has done to deal with this egregious activity in our intelligence agency, which should exemplify the greatest degree of professionalism. Her firing of those individuals is to be commended. And I also appreciate, off topic, how President Trump is thinking about changing the IRS to the ERS, the Internal Revenue Service, to the External Revenue Service. Now, he can't do this merely as president. This would have to go through Congress. But I think external sources for funding government should be considered rather than the Internal Revenue Service. Because wasn't Chris Littlejohn a person who leaked 450,000 tax returns? Very suspicious. And people are suspicious of Elon Musk finding fraud, waste, and abuse. The more days continue, the more we continue to find out what's really been happening in our government. And I so appreciate those who are trying to get to the bottom of it. Well, unlike Tony Kornheiser of Pardon the Interruption, I will not fly the flag that he does. I'll continue to fly the flag of sackcloth for humility. My name's Mel, and I need Jesus.